it is already very close to the ground.
Yes, getting closer to the horizon, and it is their time to come home.
Yeah.
They've been living and working.
Okay, great.
Is that
Touchdown.
landing, touching down?
The
Right.
flash comes from what I mentioned, the small rocket engines.
So this is a pretty successful landing, can we say, at this
Absolutely,
stage?
absolutely. And you know that, sorry, I made a mistake. This video must come from the helicopter because we can see that from a distant way.
Right, so if you just joined us, this is our special coverage of the returning mission of China's Shenzhou-14 crew. 3 astronauts were working and living in China's space station for 6 months, and it is now their time to come back home.
We just heard voice from the flight control, Beijing Flight Control Center, the force forecasting, the force prediction of its landing site, the coordinate, the real.
9合1胜选，国民党士气大振，中召议员王鴻薇补选立委，不放过民进党染黑话题。王鴻薇尤其质疑对手吴怡農任职台北市党部主委期间发生的染黑争议。
吴怡農开除赵介佑，算是他的一个政绩吗？是功劳吗？这个事情值得大书特书吗？这件事情不应该是吴怡農担任他台北市党部主委时候的一个污点吗？现在怎么好意思还把它当作一个政绩来做宣扬呢？
面对染黑指控，吴怡農强调，外界可以用放大镜检视他，但不要戴有色眼镜睁眼说瞎话，不为对手打一场正面选战。
我再强调一次哦，赵介佑是我开除的，他的父亲也是在我任内离开市党部的。那如果我做了这一切，还是硬要把我说成是黑道，那我真的没有办法。那我也知道，北松山的选民真的是值得更好的一场选举。
第三势力政党没有提名，民众党柯文哲也尚未表态要支持谁，因此立委补选，国民党是否会寻求支持，也受到关注。
去见一下柯市长寻求支持，或者是那个。
对不起，目前我昨天才登记。还没有想到这么多。
我们当然是尽力努力的争取选民们对我们的支持。我们大家知道，这个选区其实民进党从来没有赢过，所以这并不是一场轻松的选战。
挑战艰困选区，只剩下5个礼拜投入竞选。吴怡農呼吁打正面选举，而民进党败选阴霾与个人负面标签如何摆脱，选民都在看。现场电视台湾台报道。
A report causing concern is that authorities of Shandong province have issued a special bond program for the construction of a square cabin isolation site in Haiyan City, according to NATES. The total investment amount is about $17 million, or 120 million yuan, including about $14 million, or 80% of the total funding raised from special government bond issuance. In addition to Haiyan, many other cities in China are building square cabin quarantine centers, indicating the isolation industry is increasing. Haiyan construction project plan shows a specific performance analysis of the isolation site. Notably, 1 year is calculated by 360 days, including 140 days for the epidemic period and the rest for the non-epidemic one. This plan is to cover the next 5 years. The quarantine site will cover an area of 11 acres with a total of 1,000 quarantine beds. It is expected to accommodate an average of 100 persons in isolation per day. The main revenue will come from 3 sources. rental for retirement use as well as parking fees during non-pandemic periods, and meal preparation services during epidemic periods. The total income is predicted to reach about $34 million, or 214 million yuan. The population of Haiyang City was almost 583,000 in the 7th census in mainland China as of November 1, 2020. According to the construction plan, the average quarantine of 100 people per day, 7 days per person, and 110 days per year during the pandemic period, 16,000 people will be quarantined in the square cabin annually, accounting for 2.8% of the total local population. In the subsequent 5 years, 80,000 people are forecast to be isolated, making up 13.8% of the city population. In other words, almost 1 out of 7 Haiyang citizens will be quarantined in the cabins. However, this year, infections in Haiyang of COVID-positive cases have been low. Han Bin, a visiting professor at the School of Law, People University of China, commented, "Insane. Building a square cabin to make it an industry. Are they expecting no end to the epidemic?" Since March this year, there have been many similar projects, most of which are located in Shandong province. Tai'an City estimates to spend $14 million building a square cabin isolation site. Nearly 80% of the total investment will come from special government debt. Another city in Shandong, Yantai, followed suit with a total investment of $18 million, of which $14.2 million will also be from special government debt. Data show that 15 prefecture-level cities and subordinate areas under Shandong province have invested more than 23 billion yuan in building 119 square cabin centers and quarantine sites with more than 200,000 new beds. Many other cities and places in China also started the construction of square cabin centers, such as Zhengzhou, Lanzhou, Beijing, and Shanghai.
On the afternoon of December 2nd, a video of a factory fire in Suzhou, Jiangsu province was released and widely circulated. In the video, thick smoke rises above the factory area and covers the entire sky above. The Suzhou Emergency Management Bureau determined that the fire broke out at around 4:50 p.m. at a project on Jinfeng Street in the Suzhou Economic Development Zone. The fire was extinguished at 22:20. 7 people trapped in the accident were rescued and taken to the hospital for treatment. Of them, 5 died and 2 were injured. Local reporters reported that the fire started at Hongyuan New Materials Company, Suzhou, in the Suzhou Economic and Technological Development Zone. The company was registered on May 12, 2022. This company is mainly engaged in research and development of new materials technology, including electronic materials and special equipment for semiconductor devices, non-metallic mineral products, photovoltaic devices and components, etc. The Suzhou government said that this is an investment attraction project that started on August 16th this year. The total investment is about 16 billion yuan, over $2 billion. The total construction area is about 700,000 square meters. Once the project goes into full production, it will bring an estimated annual output value of 40 billion yuan. The fire has been extinguished and repair work is underway. The Suzhou government has set up a research team to investigate the accident.
There we are seeing another astronaut being assisted out of the returning capsule.
Will be Miss Liu Yang.
She is number 2. Miss Liu Yang is now 43 years old, and this is her second time in space. And our reporter, from the information that we are gathering from our gallery, our reporters from China Media Group is conducting the interview, and
we
she
can see
looks
the
so
smile
happy.
on her face.
There's this big smile. Welcome back home. And they all look in great physical condition.
你好，刘洋，重新回到祖国，此刻感觉怎么样？
Welcome back. How do you feel
真的
now?
是难忘天上宫阙，更
I
念
really
祖国
remember
家园啊。
the home in space, but I also remember my motherland. I feel so safe. I'm very happy to see the 8 family members and also my friends and China Space Station.
The political and economic conflicts between China and the U.S. are ongoing, but Chinese consumers' interest in iPhones is deepening. Apple Insider reported on December 1st that 1 in 4 smartphones sold in China during October 2022 was an iPhone, making it become the #1 OEM in the nation for the second consecutive month. While the sales for other key OEM, dropped in October, Apple grew 21% month-on-month. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is the country best-selling device. These figure also marked Apple's highest-ever monthly market share in China. It was only in 2019 that Tim Cook warned of low iPhone business performance in China. Since then, however, the iPhone has gradually grown. Apple has occasionally been China's top smartphone brand, and more than 50% of all phones in the 2022 618 festival event were iPhones. Chinese economic media Zhutong Caixin explained the situation that Apple sales increased, while other mobile phone makers experienced a downward trend. It seems that the iPhone 14 series, which was released on September 16, became popular, and the Singers' Day shopping festival at the end of October has contributed to this positive performance. China is inherently partial toward patriotic consumption, which frequently engages in boycotts on issues related to its own interests. Chinese consumer boycotted the Swedish fashion brand H&M last year when it responded critically to human rights issues in the Xinjiang-Uyghur Autonomous Region. Chinese media also mentioned the case of Huawei, an Apple competitor in the premium smartphone market. While Huawei struggled under U.S. sanctions, Apple was enjoying the benefits.